Hi, my name is Jenna, one of the co-founders here at VueReka. I wanted to spend some time with you today going over what you can do the first time you log in. Let's get started. As you can see here, I'm just on the VueReka landing page, and I'm going to start all the way from the beginning just to show you the full process. I'm going to create a new account just to show you the process. So I'm going to choose one of my many Google accounts, because we all have nowadays. And this is what it looks like. As you can see, the first time you log in, you do get this getting started help box, which is really useful. So we're gonna work through this together step by step, just so I can provide some additional information about how this process works. Step one is setting up your creator profile. What the channel profile does is it helps us train AI on your voice. We've made this really easy, where you can either just answer with the pre-filled prompts, or you can free-form type out your own answers. Let's work on a travel profile together. As you can see here, based on my initial feedback, it's already filled in the niche and target audience. We'll be able to continue to fine-tune this profile as we go. You can also mix your input and do one selection, and we could do some manual input. So I want to do long form videos. And it's great here that we bring up milestones to get you thinking about what you want to achieve with this channel. Everybody's goals are going to be different, so feel free to manually type in your own. And here we go. You can see over here that we've got your entire profile all mapped out. So we're going to save this, and I like to just call it what it is. So this is a digital nomad profile. So step one complete. Let's navigate back to the home menu and see what's next. Step two is connecting your YouTube channel. This does relate to step three. Let me show you how. One of the great things about how we built VueReka is you're able to connect channels using a different Google account than you initially signed in with. VueReka asks for the minimum permissions needed for you, the user, to add or edit videos associated with your account. It's the same process as allowing Instagram access to your camera or photos to upload a story or post to your profile. This means if you are the owner of a personal channel or the brand manager of a brand channel, it is a one-step process to connect your channel. However, if you do want to connect to a channel that you are associated with but don't have the immediate login information, you can watch the channel. And this starts talking about step three as well. So for me, I'm going to search for the VueReka channel and add to my watch list. So this means when I go back to my YouTube channels, I have my personal account associated with the Google account I'm using, and the VueReka channel that I am associated with but can't log into directly. What you can also do on this screen is you can watch competitors or inspiration channels. So for example purposes, I'm going to keep with the digital nomad theme and search for the channel Adventures of A+K. And also add them to my watch list. So, to recap, this is a competitor inspiration channel. This is my personal channel associated with my Google account. And this is a channel I am associated with but cannot log into directly. Now let's go back to the home screen and see where we're at. So we've set up our profile, we've connected our own personal channel, and we have added channels to our watch list. Again, that can mean either channels you can't log into directly or channels you want to keep close at hand for inspiration or competitive research. The last step here is creating your content strategy. Now this is where everything comes together. We want to create our first strategy, and we've made it really easy. We've got over 300 templates to pull from. So because we are talking about digital nomad, I'm going to go to travel and adventure, and I'm going to look for that digital nomad template. I do have the benefit of knowing where it is, so I scrolled real fast. So I'm going to select that. Channel profile. You want to make sure and include that profile we filled out at the beginning, because this helps the generator know your voice, your angle, and truly customize this for you. We're going to give this strategy a name. So this is going to be my first strategy. And then you can edit this persona to make it sound more like you. So I'm going to say that I have spent 5+ years working remotely, but I don't want to say multiple countries. I've been mostly in the US, so I'm going to say that. And then I'm pretty happy with the rest of this, so I'm going to move on to the topics. And because I have been based primarily in the US, I am going to remove this country topic option because it's not relevant, but I did want to include house sitting because that is a way people travel. Now, moving on to frequency, I want to make sure I'm just talking at a weekly frequency in long form content. That is my preference. And moving down here to channel reference. This is a really cool step where you're able to take that inspirational or competitive channel, include it here, and the generator will take the content that that channel has produced, compare it to what you want to talk about, and generate something inspired by that channel. And here we go. This is your first few topics that you're able to blow up, get an idea of what it's suggesting, how long it's going to be, and then when you're ready to start work, you just push to ideas. Ready to get started? Let's go.